In board games, cheating is common. Few con artists, however, can compare to Jacobson. Jacobson, whose monopoly deception brought in nearly $24 million in actual cash. A national McDonald's monopoly game promotion and a cunning burglary in which Jacobson crept into an airport restroom and stole a large quantity of winning McDonald's monopoly stickers are among the specifics of Jacobson's multi-million-dollar fraud. The entire elaborate ruse comes to an end with an FBI operation and a fake TV commercial, which causes it all crumble around Jacobson like a house of cards. Jacobson, aka Uncle Jerry, once served as the security director for Simon Marketing for McDonald's advertising games like Monopoly and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, in which customers could win up to $1 million in prizes. Only by buying products like French fries or a beverage, Simon designed the game pieces in the 1990s. Jacobson was in charge of keeping an eye on the game pieces for McDonald's promotional events and making sure no employees stole any of the prizes. Jacobson devised a scheme to rig the popular game so that the most lucrative winning game pieces almost always found their way to people he knew. People who then shared millions of dollars in winnings with him. According to federal officials who announced the arrests of Jacobson and 7 of his associates in 2001. The Daily Beast, which obtained sealed court records from Jacobson's case, reported that he would transport the stickers to packaging facilities across the nation and personally apply them to beverage cups and cartons of French fries being sent to McDonald's restaurants that had already been chosen at random by a computer lottery. She made sure the winning McDonald's game pieces never left their tamper-proof case by following Jacobson wherever he went with them. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, McDonald's ran a number of Monopoly game promotions, but in 1995, the fast food juggernaut boosted the stakes and increased the prize pool from a few $1,000s to a grand prize of $1 million. Federal officials claim that at this point Jacobson's multi-million-dollar plot really got going. The Daily Beast claims that it was also around this time that a foreign vendor in charge of delivering the tamper-proof seals to Simon Marketing inadvertently sent a whole shipment of seals to Jacobson. Jacobson suddenly understood how to open and reseal the winning McDonald's game piece packaging. Jacobson had to skulk away to the only place the female auditor couldn't follow him in order to open the things covertly, the men's room. While traveling to McDonald's packing facilities, Jacobson would open sealed packets of winning game pieces, take them into his hand, and replace them with regular, non-winning stickers before resealing the packet with his stock of seals. Once he had a supply of winning game pieces, Jacobson wanted to find some winners. In order to acquire winning game pieces worth at hundreds of thousands of dollars up to the $1 million grand prize, Jacobson used friends and family to recruit individuals who would pay tens of thousands of dollars upfront to Jacobson and his network of recruiters. The Daily Beast claims that Jacobson would make the same promise to his nephew in 1998 to entice him to join the scheme, a $200,000 game piece in exchange for $45,000 up front. Jude Children's Research Hospital received a $1 million game piece undercoverly from Jacobson. A source close to Jacobson later revealed to CNN that he donated the winning game piece in the hope that the kind deed would result in a reduced sentence if he was ever discovered. At the time, the bizarre donation made national news. Jacobson continued to pull the con into the 1990s. He sold game pieces to his Classic Car Club members, a man he met in the Atlanta airport, and Andrew Glom, a Florida gambler and ex-con who shared winning game pieces with a group of buddies. The only stumbling block in any of these transactions, aside from the upfront cash payments, was Jacobson's insistence that his associates pass along the winning game pieces to people in other states instead of keeping the winnings themselves. In order to avoid raising suspicion with a string of winners who lived in the same area and had connections to Jacobson, recruiters, like Jacobson, would typically ask the final winners for money up front. Federal officials quickly found that the bulk of McDonald's winners had permanent addresses in Georgia, where Jacobson lived, and Florida. Despite his efforts to distance himself from people who later claimed the winning game pieces, where he had previously worked as a police officer for 4 years. William Fisher, a $1 million lottery winner in 1996, was the subject of information sent to the FBI in March 2000. Fisher, whom Jacobson had met at the Atlanta airport, was his father-in-law. Fisher traveled to New Hampshire to collect his award, but McDonald's and federal authorities found that Fisher actually lived in Jacksonville, Florida. This was one of many significant winners, according to the Daily Beast, including a family that claimed 3 separate $1 million rewards together with a Dodge Viper sports car. Fisher was ultimately sentenced to about 3 years of probation and had to pay $300,000 in restitution, per court records. In 2001, when McDonald's launched a new promotion, the FBI was ready with wiretaps on recent suspect winners as well as Jacobson, who was a logical suspect as the head of security and resided close to one of the clusters of winners. In an extensive plot that earned more than $24 million in cash and prizes. The FBI detained Jacobson and 7 others in August 2001 and charged them all with felony conspiracy to commit mail fraud. In 2003, 58-year-old Jacobson was given a sentence of 37 months in prison, and more than $12.5 million in restitution. Glom, along with his nephew Mark Schwartz and 3 other of Jacobson's top recruiters, received sentences totaling just over a year in prison. Jacobson is reported to have said at his trial that he stole up to 60 winning game pieces and charged between $45,000 and $50,000 for each sticker. Although the government never revealed how much money he made from the scheme, he could have easily earned more than $3 million at that rate. The arrests caused a public outcry against the McDonald's promotional games when the restaurant's millions of customers realized that Jacobson's strategy had guaranteed that the games had produced few legitimate winners for the better part of a decade. McDonald's performed an unusual $10 million rapid cash giveaway as restitution for the games that had previously been hacked. 55 winners who were selected at random shared the prize money. Additionally, McDonald's cut ties with Simon Marketing right away. The two businesses then sued each other for breach of contract, with McDonald's ultimately agreeing to a $16.6 million settlement with Simon Marketing. Simon Marketing announced in 2002 that company will shut down and cease operations because the fallout from the scandal would be too great. Then CEO of McDonald's, Jack Greenberg, said in a statement, "McDonald's is determined to offer our customers the opportunity to win every dollar stolen by this criminal ring." Tell us in the comments what your favorite facts was from this video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more.